Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have samples from one of the most iconic shoe to come from Reebok in the mid-90s. The question, you guys are familiar with both colorways. They actually released in retail, but these samples have some subtle differences, something more to talk about and show you around. I think these are one of the most unpopular models that released from Reebok, these particular colorways. They sat for a while. I grabbed this one, the All-Star pair, for a very, very low price at the retail. The other one I skipped completely just because of the way the shoe is done, but I'm gonna get closer and show you what the problem with this one is and what I think was a missed opportunity from Reebok. The other one is excellent. I think this is one of the best samples I have. I absolutely love it. But let's get closer and talk about it a little bit more. All right, questions, so many questions. Here we are back with the two samples of the Reebok question. Both of them released in the last couple years, but you know, I have the sample so I can show you some of it. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you already know the details on this shoe, the 2000 All-Star Game, also known as the Golden State Warriors colorway. And now, not a lot of differences with the actual release shoe. I have the actual release shoe, and this is the sample. As you can see right here, CFM sample, not for resale. It's stated right there. Same exact insole as pretty much all the other questions, which is extremely nice and plush, thick polyurethane insole right here with a shock pad. You know, one of the greatest things about these insoles are they can pull them out. You put them in any other shoe and instantly you're getting a comfort. Not too many shoes can say that, but these are excellent for that reason. As all the other samples, these are size 9, and depending on the shoe, sometimes they fit me perfectly well. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger, so I have to play around with you know, different thicknesses of socks that I have. But these particular ones fit me well. I don't have any complaints there. Let's look at the other one. This is our actual sample tag from 2015. This is the sample. As you can see, yellow, navy, and white colorway. And yeah, very, very nice. Let's look at the label inside. Normal sample label right there. Again, the other one has, yeah, the other one has as well. Sometimes one pair will have it, sometimes the other will not. So depending on how they are. But what else to say about this one? Very iconic shoe. When they released, unfortunately, they didn't sell too well. A lot of them stayed, and I think I managed to grab a pair for a very, very low price, around $40. So that was great for me. Obviously, as pretty much all the other questions, the materials are on point. We have full grain leather pretty much all around the back side of the shoe, and we have suede in the forefoot. And this particular one, if those of you that have questions, they know anything about the questions, you guys know the weakest spot of the question is this portion of the tongue. The leather is typically, and even in the original one, is synthetic, so it starts peeling after a certain amount of years. But look at here, this particular sample as genuine leather right here. You can see the grain and everything, increases like a genuine leather, smells like a genuine leather, so these will not definitely peel. Now that's a detail I need to check with the actual release pair, but this one is great. I mean, I'm surprised actually. You know, normally they don't have that feature, and you're gonna see it on this other white pair. It's the normal synthetic leather they used even in the original pair. But having this genuine one, man, this is great. These are definitely not gonna peel over the years, which is something I really, really would love them to start doing with all the other ones. But details, as all the other ones, question the modern day Hexalite. We have this same one on the heel here. A very nice translucent outsole, as always. Stitched toe lip. Excellent shoe. I mean, this is one of the most iconic shoes that Reebok has created over the years. And let's bring out this pair. This one also released. Again, didn't get too much love from the fans. Personally, I also didn't buy it because I saw it in stores and I saw that maybe one of the rare shoes to come from Reebok, especially when it comes to the question that the side panels are not genuine leather. These are all synthetic. Getting closer and looking at the cuts and all that stuff, this is synthetic leather all around, and for some reason we have the normal suede, which is genuine suede, on the forefoot. I'm not sure why they decided to go to the cheaper route and do that quilt on synthetic leather. Maybe there's some reasoning other than, you know, budgets and money, but I don't know what it is. This is how the back looks with, I think, clean shoe. I mean, if it was a genuine leather, I think that would have been much better and people would have probably bought it. One of the other things is non-translucent outsole. You know, these are one of those things that are iconic for the question, and you know, every time they do something like that, I think most of the fans don't go for the shoe because of that's one of those reasons. Again, we have the sample, CR2 sample right here, not for resale, and this is the sample tag for them. You can see we have white, charcoal, gold metallic. And these, let me see, when the sample was produced, 2015. So again, about 3 years ago, and actually the shoe released last year or the year before. Normally it's a year and a half to 2 years after the sample has been produced. And this is the sample label as well here. Again, we have the very nice and super thick and cushiony insole, the polyurethane insole. Let me see if I can pull it with a shock pad right there. A little bit of different writing, Reebok right here with gold. But again, very comfortable again. Pretty good padding with both shoes. Slightly on the slimmer side compared to the original one, but still plenty compared to many other shoes. Again, size 9, very good laces. These are genuine cotton laces, same as these ones. I've mentioned that before in previous videos. Sometimes they go to the route of using synthetic laces, which I really don't like. But look at that fun leather, if I can zoom in it, synthetic, creases like synthetic. You can see that this is going to peel in, you know, 5, 6 to 10 years, depending on the conditions you keep them. Eventually, even if the best conditions are present, these will this will start peeling. So where are your questions, I guess? But this one, man, this one is so nice and plush leather. This one, not so much. Overall, the shoe looks great, in my opinion. If only they did them right with the genuine leather, how they do the yellow pair and many other question models. I think overall these are not bad, especially for a sample. They have a value, especially for me. I love all my samples. They're kind of unique and you know, a little different, and you can see the difference. Some of the differences here, if you look at these lace loops, they're all white, but if you look at the other shoe, they're gray. So subtle differences like that I can, you know, notice. Not a lot of people will, but I'm noticing these. You know, sometimes even after a certain amount of time has passed, I go to the details and I see a lot of differences. See here, the number 3 on one shoe is with gold stitching, the other one was white. I'm not 100% sure how the retail version released, but this is how these samples are, and that makes them, you know, even more unique than some of the other ones that don't have that many differences. But that's it for now, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.